Hello everybody, my name is Troublemaker. I am playing a Game of Thrones Genesis, and I am at the year 282, the War of the Usurper. And this brings us into the modern setting of a Game of Thrones. This is the Battle of Summerhall. A rebellion against the House Targaryen occurred in 282, spiraling out of the events that followed the kidnapping of Lyanna Stark by Prince Rhaegar Targaryen. That was followed by the deaths of both Lyanna's father and brother, as well as several other lords, as the hands of King Aerys II, when the Mad King was demanded the head of Edward Stark and Robert Baratheon. Wards of Jon Arryn the latter raised his banners in revolt. The first battle was fought at Gultown in the Vale. With the victory for the rebels thereafter, Eddard Stark went north and Robert Baratheon returned to Storm's End, both to summon their own bannermen. Robert had only just arrived at his destination when he learned the three Stormlords were preparing to march against him. So yeah, that's the first look at a real character from the actual TV show. It's Robert Baratheon! Robert Baratheon is the king at the start, and he dies. That's what spirals the whole show into crazy madness. And so we're seeing him in his youth, I guess. So, cool.
Traitors!
I guess.
Houses Grandison, Catherine, and Fell have declared for Aerys. They are to join their strength at Summerhall. I have returned to Storm's End to call the banners, and so my forces are still dispersed across the Stormlands. You must visit a maximum number of nearby towns and rally troops to my cause.
Huzzah.
Time is of the essence, and I'm counting on you as I must advance towards Summerhall to prepare for the arrival of our troops.
We have one more ally.
Okay,
ally.
so
Well.
it's best to split up our dudes.
Ally.
And I'm going to go in this order here for these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll stop at this one, and they'll be able to move down here. 1, 2, 3. This is the closest
we have
one.
One more ally.
1, 2. And that'll be that half. You have to get them the full. So for this one, it's going to be 1, and then quickly
we have
2.
One more ally.
And then I'll move 1,
we
2,
have one
3.
More ally. At your command.
And yeah, should be able to do this pretty fast and effective. I should get most of them. I should get probably
a future ally.
I would say all but 2 is usually what I can get for this.
We have one more ally.
But yeah, this is basically the kind of first little bit of this game that actually has any kind of real,
ally.
anything to do with a Game of Thrones, the TV series. It's Robert
we
Baratheon.
have one more ally.
And it's a 2-parter, so yay, a 2-parter. That'll be very exciting.
We have one more ally.
Yes? Fans of
future ally.
This means you also don't have to read the book. Yeah, the book, the prequel to the TV show. You don't have to read it. You can just play the video game. So I got 2 minutes left.
We have one more
so far,
ally.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We have one more ally.
And this will be 7 and 8. And the other ones don't take as long for whatever reason.
Ready. A future ally.
And we just gotta get in the full.
Ready.
And unlike in the regular, they will never deteriorate. These are just to indicate how many troops you will gain at the end of all this. And the whole idea is to minimize how much you have to move. So I mean, if you have 2 guys going in small towns, it'll work out being slightly faster. You don't want 2 people running the exact same path and doing half work. You want 2 people running different paths and doing equal work. Economics.
Ready. A future we have one more ally. I'm listening.
I still have a minute left. That's
we
actually
have one more ally.
A lot of time. I might even be able to get all of them this time. That'd be crazy if I can get all of them.
A future ally. Ready.
No, we're just following the roads.
We have one more
a
future ally.
Like right here, instead of going for the southern one, I went for this one here because this southern one is closer to the road to here.
Ready. We have one more ally.
Simple, simple, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And the envoy
one more ally.
will get this. This is actually a really easy mission.
A future ally.
Probably intended to be a demo in all reality.
A future ally. A future ally.
Confirm to the south because his road will lead closer to the south first. His road will lead also the south, but one person has to grab this. And then if anyone's done, I don't think they will be done though. I might be able to grab one of these. I'm not sure. It's kind of close. Like you literally have to peel off seconds to get these.
We have one more ally.
So it looks like I might be able to get 2.
We have one more ally. Yes?
Yeah, 2 left over.
A future ally.
And will I get it? Will I get it? I got it. Just in time.
Use areas of bushy vegetation to take them unawares, using our foot soldiers. However, keep our bowmen in reserve with our mounted units. We shall no doubt face 3 enemies today, and it would be to our advantage if we could face them separately. To maintain the advantage, we must defeat each opponent as quickly as possible, so that we can prepare a new ambush for the next. The first is marching from the west.
This isn't really an ambush.
We have one more ally.
Oops, I have a sticky key. Yeah, it's not really an ambush, because an ambush would...
Ready. Ready.
An
Strike
ambush
away.
would
What is
imply
it you
that
want?
I am sitting in
As you
wait
wish.
somewhere.
I'm
This
coming.
is
Yes?
a defense.
I'm
not
listening.
an
I'm on my
ambush.
way. Straight away.
Form up in a
At your
defensive
command.
formation.
Ready? As you wish. Straight away.
That's your
So there's
command. What is it you want
several
on my
dudes
way?
in the
Yes.
most
At your
maximum.
command.
What is it you
Will be
want? Ready? Victory will
So I just have the cavalry intercepting my bowmen.
Straight away. My destination is clear.
I'm being attacked.
I'm listening.
in a defensive formation.
Because really,
As you wish.
my archers
destination is
deal all the
clear.
damage, and I
Coming.
just need something to intercept them.
At your command. Straight away.
So I will, in
Coming.
fact, have my cavalry in
At your command.
reserve.
Form up in a
Position.
defensive
Of
formation.
course.
We are
Ready?
hidden.
What is it
As
you
soon
want?
as possible. Of course. Of course.
See if I can spread these guys out a little better.
Very well. Very well.
Oh, that's an easy one to
Victory
kill.
will be ours.
Cavalry can go straight after these guys. Archers deal ridiculous amounts of damage, but take a lot of damage as well.
We must not waste time. Place our forces to meet the second army coming from the south.
I shit you not, this is the whole
Yes,
mission.
as
It's
you
just
wish.
defeating these 3 flanks, so it's...
My destination is
And
clear.
they all come one at a time.
well.
There's never
At your
a
I'm on my way.
point where they're trying to challenge you or anything like
Yes,
that.
I'm on my way.
I'm listening.
Understood. Ready. My destination
Ready.
is clear.
I'm coming. My destination is clear.
Yes.
Of course. Yes.
What is it you
yeah.
want? Understood.
Same situation again. We got our knights in reserve, ready to
Form up
defend.
in a
Up our
defensive
archers.
destination.
Archers can
I'm
get
listening.
back. You can probably move.
Ready?
a
Understood.
little
I'm
little
on my
bit.
way. Ready. I'm on my way.
And yeah, as soon as they show up, this should defend them pretty effectively. It's a cool design for a mission. If it was harder, I mean, I got almost every single town, and that didn't take a lot of thinking. I mean, maybe if they were make it that a certain cluster of towns were archers only, and
command.
another group were like, you know, knights only, and some were like the furthest ones away. Maybe were some ultra high quality unit. Like that would be a really that right there that I described would be a really really cool level design. But how they have it now is kind of mediocre. Just you know, you seem to get the exact same group of units regardless. Because I got one more town than I did before, and yeah, it was pretty mediocre.
listening.
Yes.
At your
Ready.
command.
Form up in a
Victory
defensive
will be
formation.
ours.
Form up in a defensive
That's
formation.
not
Our
flank.
forces have been reduced in number, but we must defeat this last opponent who is marching from the north.
At your command.
He says that our forces have been reduced in numbers,
What is
but
it you want?
I
Understood.
see no reduced numbers.
Straight away.
What is it you want? Straight away.
Ready?
Not
At your
one
command.
reduced
Of course.
number. I think
I'm
it's the
listening.
exact same amount
I'm
that I
listening.
had.
Very
Form
well.
up in a defensive
I'm coming.
formation.
At your command. At your command. Very well.
Maybe over here.
Yes? As you wish.
And we'll go with
That's
our
your
bowl
command.
shape.
What is it you want? My
Because
destination
a
is
bowl
clear.
shape means that I am hitting him in a sort of a
I'm
a
listening. As you
bottleneck
wish.
I'm
pattern
listening. I'm
type.
on my way. Form up in a defensive formation.
Yes. And time now. Or another thing is, if it wasn't just objectives and they just started coming from various directions without being told, that would be cool. I would like that. But this is really mediocre and very fast. Literally, this last battle, which is the exact same battle as they fought every single other time, the other 2 flanks, the exact same battle. Except this time, it is the greatest challenge ever.
Yes?
Victory will be ours. Charge! In a defensive
Very well.
formation.
Of course. What is it you want?
Ready.
So the first
Ready.
battle wasn't
As soon as
too
possible.
challenging. Here comes,
listening.
oh look, a group of archers.
Victory will be
Formation.
ours.
I'm listening. Form up in a defensive formation.
And not one of them
In a
attacked me.
defensive formation.
This is expert difficulty, by the way.
This is an historic day. 3 great victories which will, no doubt, persuade many lords of the Stormlands to join our cause.
Huzzah, I guess. Robert.